Hi, I'm Brandy Kellett. Welcome to this week's Expand Your Us, entitled Follow the Leader. My family flew last week for the first time in over a year. My third child is sometimes overcome with anxiety. His life has demonstrated to him that occasionally the worst thing actually happens, and thus he has very little faith that everything will be okay. Flying is scary, so I gladly tried to distract him by reading our next chapter of Harry Potter as we took off. I love Harry Potter. Sharing it with my kids feels like a rare gift, as they will soon fly the coop. Engines roaring, though, I was quickly swept up in the story as masks, other people, and anxieties faded behind the magic of Hogwarts. We witnessed Harry's first flying lesson when, to his great relief, he realizes he is a natural as he soars through the air with ease. His surprised delight, his joy in realizing he need not be afraid anymore, is matched by the pride his friends and admirers feel. They erupt in cheers, stunned and thrilled that their friend is as remarkable as they hoped he might be. Naturally, I started to cry. Thank God I had a mask on and the airplane was loud, shielding me from the embarrassment of humiliating my son as I read a kid's book out loud to him. Confession: surprising but inarguable talent in others makes me weep. Watching any person, thrive as they exhibit what they are clearly made to do elicits like deep wells of emotion in me. Standing ovations undo me. There is so little good news in the world, and I am prone lately to cynicism and lament. However, when I witness sheer talent in a person enjoying the task before them, I get overwhelmed. Catch me at the theater or watching even a professional athlete celebrate in an end zone, and you will find me tearing up, shamefully wiping my eyes. My easy tears at takeoff confirm my suspicion that I'm becoming sappy in my old age. But they also remind me of what a beautiful thing it is to delight in someone else's success. As I sat there trying to steady my voice and wipe my eyes before he noticed and rolled his, I thought about how desperately our country needs the collective moment when we know we are being led well. We need to share the exhale that comes when a leader rises to the occasion. As I imagined Harry Potter's friends whoop and yell, amazed by his talent and bolstered by his success, I thought about other cheers I've seen of late. Political rallies, where the biggest cheers come when a crude insult is issued from our national leader. Is this where we are? We get most excited not by someone's success, but when a group of people is shamed, mocked, or dismissed. We seem to have forgotten what leadership looks like. In the absence of talent or the joyful expression of raw giftedness, we have decided to settle. Instead of cheering for good in others, we celebrate those who mock or blame or deny. Stumbling into these tears on the plane, I felt myself longing for those moments of pure pride, of the shocked recognition that comes when a winsome leader invites us to live lives worthy of celebrating. Have we come to a place as a country where the most we can hope for is to have a bully on our side who is meaner than the bully on the opposing side? Can we not hope to raise our gaze, to experience the joy that comes when we see others succeed? If our greatest cheers come when others fail, what is it that holds us together? If we celebrate most when another is rejected, how do we hope to share and build our communities? We love to hate our national leaders, to roll our eyes at their shallow behavior. They are a reflection of us, though. It was not a brilliant politician who realized votes will come if we stoke fear and blame and accusation with consistency. It was a shrewd human who figured that out. The lowest form of human community is a battlefield where there must be winners who take from losers. In this type of society, there's no appreciation for struggle, for admitting to and learning from mistakes. There's no room for seeking the wisdom or experience of a different kind of person. There's no room for compassion, space for empathy, or capacity to share grief with others. Do we even remember how to cheer each other on without simultaneously rejecting a group of others? Do we celebrate friends who express resilience, who apologize, or who achieve? Or do we celebrate when others flop, fail, or get kicked out of our way? It's certainly a condemnation of our presidential contenders when they expect us to cheer loudly at the expense of others. Lest we lose sight of who we are becoming, though, it is also a condemnation of us. Even if I am currently on the side of the bigger bully, is that where I want to be? Do I want to approach every person as an adversary, a threat, a loser, a taker, until they prove that they are loyal to my way of seeing the world? I reject this as a terrible way to share a country. Even if your leader seems to win by acting this way, you don't have to see the world this way. Don't fool yourself by thinking you can support and vote for that way of life without welcoming it into your own neighborhood, though. Meanness has a way of protecting itself, and it will find its way into your thoughts, habits, and speech unless you specifically reject it as a destructive way to live. Let's follow leaders who celebrate humanity in all its forms, who welcome strength and weakness, who learn from success and failure, who invite same and different to the party. Follow leaders who cheer for people they can't influence just for being brave and beautiful. Be a Potter, not a Malfoy. Thanks.